What's going on, guys? My name is Morgan, and welcome back to the 5th episode of the Owl House Season 2. Now, we planned a collab for this video, and it happened, but my end fucked up. So, if you guys want to see that collab, go check out Johnny's Fire's video. She's editing it now. I'm sure it'll be up by the time I finish this. She got everything. She got all the video, the audio, everything like that. It was a little out of sync, but it was kind of funny because it was so chaotic. But yeah, I was trying to edit what I got from, because I had this camera going as well, and I couldn't really tell what I was reacting to because I was jumping around in the episode trying to keep up where they were going because they were watching it on TV and I was watching it like on my computer and I had it downloaded and so no commercials, and we got totally out of sync and I missed so much because we were just screaming, so I didn't pick up a lot of stuff. So I'm gonna watch it again. I'm gonna keep the original parts of the reaction where I can line up what's happening, or I can tell what's happening. Like, obviously, at the end when I scream, I know what's happening. I'm gonna go over it again, that way I can really take in everything, and I can do a recap at the end, because we didn't even do an intro. We just started off from the get-go. It was chaotic. But it was super fun. Hopefully next time we'll get it figured out by the time Eclipse Lake comes out. But yeah, so I'm gonna watch this again, and yeah. Oof. Surprisingly, I didn't cry that much. But maybe now, because I'm alone, I will cry more. Now that I can see more of what's going on. Alright, let's see. Oh, here we go with the feels.
Willow just needed help with this pixie problem, right? So I thought, oh, I'll just lure them away.
Should have baked him into a pie.
But then, that angered the pixie.
Should have called Amity.
Besides, Willow's tough as nails. I'm sure you'll both be feeling better tomorrow.
I have to say, that is a weird place where they started the intro. Like, just cut to Gus in his room laying on the floor. Like, why not save that till after the intro? Or, like, have a little bit more before the intro. I don't know. Now that I'm watching it again, I'm thinking that's, like, the timing's a little weird, but it's not really that big of a deal. Maybe I'm just being picky.
You need my library card to visit.
I haven't been doing a good job of hiding that.
Everyone knows now that she's got a crush on Amity. Oh, Slither Beast. I was like, what the fuck was that? Oh no! Not Praxis! I wonder what the Slither Beast is doing in the middle of the town. Ooh, I like her.
Good work, guys.
I know this person's a bitch now, but I was really fooled by her. I like how Praxis has a deeper voice than his father. Oh, this motherfucker! Why?
Augustus, back off, twerp. This operation is Glandis kids only.
What the fuck is he, Blandis?
And I only had to endure 35 nuggies from my older brother.
Oh my god, that's why they had him along for the ride.
So,
I missed this the first time.
Ever heard of the Galderstones? Guys, super witch.
Oh boy, Luz.
Really sweet.
You know I'm all about proving jerks wrong.
Luz, you're the best.
What's wrong, Augustus? Scared?
Oh, I hate this bastard so much. Oh, ship it!
Yeah, all right, let's go.
Like I said, I've watched this before, so her first, but now I'm like, you bitch.
Market with dangerous
Ida. Oh, the kids' corner!
Come on, give it.
Oh, she's got her hair down!
If you give me back my hairband, I'll read you whatever book you want tomorrow. Finally!
Oh, she's so good with kids! Ah!
Hey, Luz.
Oh, Amity!
Come on, give it back. No! If you give me back my hairband, I'll read you whatever book
Oh,
you
she
want
took the
tomorrow.
hairband!
Finally! I can learn how to summon the Dark Lord! Hey, Luz.
Mom, please don't tell people that.
Are they bothering you again? Oh, no, I just came here to see you, and, here you are.
Oh!
Oh, hey, Ed, hey, Em. Picking up Amity? Nah, looks like you got that covered. After he accidentally texted a poem to their mom.
Please don't tell people that.
Oh,
Are they bothering you
he
again?
said there.
Oh, no, I just came here to see you, and, here you
Oh, I love them. I love them so much.
Another way.
Hey, wait. I never said I wasn't gonna help.
Oh!
Open those doors. But once we're inside, you have to listen to everything I say. If we're caught, I could lose my job.
My heart.
You won't lose your job. I promise.
Wait, like my mom always said. I'm sure I can find another way.
Hey, wait. I never said I wasn't gonna help. My staff card should be able to open those doors.
Oh, my heart. I feel like I'm having a heart attack. Mallory! The gay shit is happening! What? Because gay shit is happening.
If we're caught, I could lose my job. You won't lose your job. I promise. Not wait.
I don't remember this part at all. Oh, I remember this part. Like I said, I was skipping all over the place, trying to catch up, so certain parts I missed.
I bet Dad would pay attention to that. Whoa.
Daddy issues.
I know that.
Hold up, guys. Wait.
Oh, that's fucking creepy as hell! What is that?
So, we'll be super sneaky and quiet. Got it. It's usually nice, but if we're caught, he'd feed us to the bookworm.
In the human realm, that's just a cute name for nerds.
The human world sounds odd.
Maybe it would be less odd if I showed you around someday. But, I
Oh!
want to push you.
We're getting that diary.
Yeah, look it.
Wait.
Oh, I hate that creepy thing. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. It looks so creepy. Oh my god.
Malthus is actually the one who gave me my job and my own study room.
But in the human realm, that's just a cute name for nerds.
It is.
If I showed you around someday.
Ah!
I don't want to push you.
We're getting that diary.
Oh my god. The fact that Lou's essentially, like... I don't know if that'd be considered asking her out on a date, but it sounded pretty much like asking her out on a date. They're crushing on each other so hard. I love it. Oh, I love it so much. But yeah, like I said earlier, like, there was so much going on in that call, half of this shit I didn't even pick up. Like, I didn't hear that what's-his-face gave Amity her job. I think that was the only part I missed, but yeah.
Dude, I'm not surprised that you found it, Glenn.
Nathaniel got knocked out. Oh, these creepy fucking things.
And if I catch you playing with any more bugs, I'll make you hate them.
Oh, okay, that's when it started to turn sinister.
Believe in you. Oh, whoops. Well,
So disrespectful of the property.
the pow-
This part was mad messed up, robbing their graves.
This is an illusionist graveyard.
Ooh!
Oh, Gus, you're saying that as if it's a bad
Oh,
thing.
these people are bad.
I won't let you steal these.
I don't think you know what you're saying.
Oh, I
Gus.
shipped it! No, I don't ship it! Oh, this is when the blood's gonna happen. Oh no. Yeah, that thing looks like a fucking Pokemon. This I remember. That was adorable.
You little rat.
Oh no.
I'm just like,
They're so cute.
like, you're fired?
No!
Amity, I am so...
Not right now.
Here come the tears.
Fired?
Poor Amity.
Amity, I am so...
Not right now, Luce. Everything's changed since you came here. Being around you, it makes me do stupid things, and I wish it didn't.
It's okay, I do stupid things around you too, Amity.
I think I need to go home.
I missed that part.
Nada funcionará a menos que...
I don't remember this part either. How much did I miss? It's a good thing I came back and watched this.
I think that too. But then I met some dork who used his powers to save me from a
Oh,
detention pit.
I forgot about that.
Not as useless as you think.
Oh. Freaking teenagers, no respect for people's property.
Sell the small ones to the Emperor
The Emperor's Coven. Okay, now you're just fucking evil.
Gavin, I just want you to know
I didn't even realize that was just him with a mustache. Oh my god, so gullible.
Great, Pop. Wait, when did you grow a mustache? Hey, don't blow this
What, does he look like you exactly? Like what? The mustache is what's throwing you off? Oh, this is when the shit got dark. I remember this. I was like, this is a Disney show. Oh, yep. Mm-hmm. This part from the preview. That's some serious illusion power, though.
Can't even touch me.
It touched you.
Wish I could repair all the damage they did.
Maybe I can help.
Oh, Matt.
He is definitely a ghost.
Does this mean we're like friends now?
Oh,
No.
they're friends.
Work.
Jerk.
He called you. You called Gus a squirt. He's taller than you.
Thinking things I've never thought before. I'm feeling things I never used to feel.
Is that so bad? You weren't happy before.
Ed,
Oh.
don't pick.
Hey, your roots are growing out.
Oh.
You want to dye your hair again?
No, let her go back to the brown.
So, how's it look?
Looks like you're about
What?
to get in big trouble with Mom.
I'm sorry about everything.
Oh.
I understand if you never want to see me again, Ed.
She's so pretty.
Mom, to convince Mouthfist to hire you again, I had to go through some trials. And categorize some man-eating bugs. And tame something called a paper dragon. That guy was not fun. You're the one that ate the diary. What?
I hate you. Wait, this is an echo mouse. It consumes knowledge through writing and can play back anything it eats. We
Create a portal back to the human realm.
Oh shit.
You and I can become good friends.
Oh god. Oh god.
Don't worry. You always have a way of sneaking into people's hearts.
Oh!
Oh, move, sister.
Good to see you. Farewell forever.
Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Why did I do that?
God damn it! What the fuck was that? Wait! Confetti! 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 I also need damn tissues! Oh! Not today, Satan. Not today. Oh, God. Ah! I didn't have champagne, so this is sufficing. Ah! People told me to get champagne. I don't have champagne, so I'm drinking twisted tea. Peach flavor. I fucking hate peach. Ah. Yeah, thank you. Oh, God. I don't even know why the fuck I have this.
Feeling things I never used to feel. Is that so bad? You weren't happy before. Ed, your roots are growing out. Do you want to dye your hair
I
again?
still can't believe this. I still can't believe this.
Maybe don't tell her I helped. Mom always liked it green. I thought I could use a change.
Yes, Amity.
And tame something called a paper dragon. That guy was not fun.
Doesn't sound like it. Oh my god, they're so nosy.
Wait.
That's crazy. Like, how did the writers of this show think of this stuff?
I hope you and I can become good friends.
So cute.
You always have a way of sneaking into people's hearts.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, move, sister.
Hey, good to see you. Farewell forever.
Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Why did I do that?
That ending still gets me. I didn't realize how much I missed when we were doing the collab video. I totally missed their confession. I didn't hear any of their confession. I don't even know if I saw their confession at the back of the library. Holy shit. But they pretty much admitted that they like each other. At least that's what it seemed like. This was such a good episode. It really was. Alright, so recap. So essentially Gus was feeling guilty because Willow needed his help with a pixie problem. Well, they said, like, he aggravated them or something. And so that ended up backfiring on both him and Willow. And so he was feeling kind of, like, useless because his, like, illusion failed or upset the fairies or whatever, and Willow ended up getting hurt because of him, or anyway, that's what he thought. I have such a hard time recapping shit because, like, so much is going on in my mind right now. I find it funny how I'm guessing Willow knows too, but Gus definitely knows Luz is crushing on Amity, and she's been making excuses apparently to go see Amity at the library. She's so gay for her, I love it. One of the other things I missed was I didn't know that little kid took Amity's hairband. I thought Amity was just wearing her hair down at first, and she decided to put it back up. But she looks so pretty with her hair down. And she wears her hair down in, by the end of the episode. And her bangs are covering her face, and, I'll get to the hair part later on. Amity just going out of her way to help Luz in any way she can, even though it's against the rules, and we all know how much of a stickler she used to be for rules, but she's willing to bend those to help Luz, and it's so sweet, and the character development, I can't. Oh, my baby just gets better every episode, I swear to God. And then I think next was, like, more of the Gladys High kids. We kind of see, like, how Bartholomew keeps, getting used by the Gladys kids, and, like, essentially being talked down to. I get the feeling that he doesn't really have friends, so he's, like, going out of his way to try and do things for people to fit in, and that's kind of sad, because according to what we learned in the episode, people like Gladys High, they pick on the weak kids. Based off of what we know about Bartholomew, I would say that he wouldn't necessarily be considered weak, but maybe at Gladys he would. So maybe he thinks, like, if he helps these kids out and hangs out with these people, he'll like be absorbed into their group, and he'll be like a part of something. But yeah, I didn't expect to feel bad for Bartholomew ever. Never mind in this episode. I feel like he's turning out all right. Like, I remember when I first saw him, I was like, this asshole again. Like, I don't know. I feel like him and Gus could be friends. They're like acquaintances right now, but I feel like they could be friends. Especially if they're gonna go back to the illusionist graveyard on the weekends together, then they'll definitely have time to bond, so I'm assuming. And Johnny Wacko, when we were in a call, I was saying, like, I ship it. I don't know if we're at that part yet, but I can see it. I can definitely see it more than Bosch and Willow. Like, because at least Matt seems to have some redeeming qualities, like how he helped Gus escape, and he made things right. I think it's awesome that Gus, like, through this whole thing, realized that his illusions are something to be proud of. Like, the fact that he could convince all three of those Gladys High kids to hightail it out of there by making them believe all the stuff they saw was real. That's insane, and that takes a lot out of, he said, like, the magic took a lot out of him. Like, the fact that he was able to, like, change that whole scene in the background. Like, he wasn't even able to just, like, make the statue's eyes bleed, make that fake statue of Bria, I think her name was, I can't remember. Yeah, he changed the whole background. That's insane. From my understanding, that's very powerful. So I feel like he gained some self-confidence again through this whole ordeal, when he was able to pretty much prove himself and prove pretty much to himself that he's not bad at illusions and that he should stick with illusions. Because it was really sad to see him doubt himself, thinking that he should try a different coven because he didn't think he was good enough for the illusionist coven. I also really quickly wanted to just touch on the Blight sibling dynamic. It's really nice to see that it's improved as the season goes on, as the series goes on, I should say. Because they went from going out of their way to try and embarrass Amity, like, to everyone, expose her secrets and all that by posting her diary. They went from that to helping her train on the knee with Luz, to helping with escaping expulsion when they hand, like, Amity the cloaks. Like, it wasn't, like, a big thing, but, like, at the end, it saved them time, and it helped them get to Luz in time, which shows, like, they do care about Amity. They just have, like, I feel like because their parents aren't the best, like, role models, especially when it comes to, like, expressing feelings for someone and, like, showing that you care. I feel like they're slowly learning. I feel like Luz has something to do with that, because she was the one from the start that kind of said, like, listen, this isn't okay, like, what you're doing to your sister isn't okay. And also, like, they spent a little time at the Owl House, so I feel like they kind of see how, like, Ida treats Luz and how Lilith treats Luz, and, like, how, like, even though they're not, like, her actual parents, like, they're loving towards her and they respect her and they care about her feelings. I feel like they're, like, picking up on positive ways to show, like, you care for someone and, like, what is and isn't okay. But yeah, this episode we really saw it, because her siblings know, like, Luz is crushing hard on Amity, because, like, they literally like say, like, oh no, we're not here to pick up Amity, like, you've got that taken care of. Like, so we know for a fact that, like, she's probably done this before. And it's funny how, like, they're kind of, like, teasing Luz about it, but it's also kind of, like, I don't know, it's kind of frustrating, but it's also kind of nice how they're not telling Amity, like, listen, Luz has a huge fucking crush on you. Like, because it would be nice because Amity would have some reinsurance, but at the same time, like, if Luz doesn't want Amity to know, like, outing someone isn't really great, whether it's a straight relationship, gay relationship, bi relationship, it's still not great. So I'm kind of glad that they're letting, like, Luz and Amity figure it out. But it was I liked the scene of them in Amity's room when Ember's just brushing her hair and they're just kind of having sibling bonding time. And, like, it's not anything significant that they're doing. They're just, like, hanging out. Edric's getting ready for his date, I think, or he was doing something in the mirror. And Emra is, like, brushing her hair, and Amity's being more open with them. Like, she's actually talking about her feelings and how she's realizing that, like, once Luz got here, like, she's feeling things she's never felt before, she's doing things she's never done, she's thinking things she's never thought. That takes, like, you have to be comfortable with someone to be able to talk about that stuff. And the fact that they have somehow went from her talking in her diary to literally no one, to spewing her feelings out to her siblings, shows a lot about how their relationship has evolved. And it's really sweet because with their parents, they really don't have anyone else. So the fact that they're able to bond and, like, share cute moments like that is adorable. Okay, so Amity's hair. So when I first saw this, I really thought she was going to go back to her brown. That's what I was hoping for, because this was how I saw it, right? But I'll get to the pink in a minute. But the way I saw it is, if she went back to brown, that would pretty much be like her accepting herself, saying, like, no, I'm me. I'm not Emera or Edric or Odalia. I have brown hair. I don't need to be color coordinated. I felt like if she did the brown, it would be kind of self-acceptance and self-love, and, like, her learning to love herself for who she is, and not have her mom tell her who she is or how she should look. That being said, I was very surprised with the pink. Very surprised. And at first I was like, like, I wasn't really a big fan. I don't know if that's just because I don't like change. That's, like, a big thing with me. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna miss the green. I would have missed the green, like, even if she went back to brown. Maybe that's just because I'm a huge fan of green. But, like, she also pulls off the green. Like, I feel like Amity can pull off anything, honestly. Oh, God. We were talking about this on the collab video, and Wacko was looking up the significance of the color pink. Pink obviously has a lot to do with love, but it's also a lot of, like, feminism, and I gotta look up, because there was, like, a lot to it. The psychology of pink, that should help. The color pink, for example, is thought to be a common color associated with love, kindness, and femininity. I can never say that fucking word. Many people immediately associate the color with all things feminine and girly. Some shades of pale pink are described as relaxing, while very bright, vibrant shades can be stimulating or even aggravating. So when Wacko read that, what I assumed was, like, okay, it's probably has something to do with, like, her accepting her feelings for Luz, and, like, so she, like, maybe it has something to do with love. It also could have something to do with, like, self-acceptance. What did it say? Damn it, I shouldn't have exited out of that. It also could be, like, a relaxing color. Like, Amity's more, like, chilled out now. Like, whereas, like, when we saw her in the first episode, she was, like, wired over the fact that, like, she wasn't the top student. But right now she's kind of, like, she's more calm, and she's not as, like, worried about those types of things. So I feel like it could have a significant meaning in that sense. Femininity, I mean, Amity's pretty feminine, at least I think. I'm not really the best judge of femininity, obviously, but I feel like there's like some significance. And I gotta look this up, hold on. Okay, so Chelsea, thank you, Chelsea. Call her, she's awesome. But she told me, she was saying, like, because when I told her, like, the thing with the hair, she said someone made a good point about how she doesn't want to be like either of her parents, so that's why she chose to go with pink hair. And I was like, oh shit. That also makes a lot of sense too. So yeah, it could be the fact that she doesn't want to be like either of her parents, like especially not Odalia because she's a bitch. It also makes sense. Like there's so many reasons that she could have dyed her hair pink. And like it just threw me off. I was like, pink, like, but like after hearing like Wacko's like research on the color and Chelsea's what she heard from someone else, like there's a lot of different things that could have decided or played a factor in her changing her hair color to pink. I really just wasn't expecting pink. Like, I was expecting brown, but at the same time, like, I don't know. Amity doesn't seem like a pink type of girl, even though she's like in Abominations. Like, maybe she did it to match Abominations. I don't know. Like, she's into her studies, but I don't think she's that much into her studies. Like, but like I said, I like that she's wearing her hair down. That's kind of like the figure of speech about letting your hair down. I need to look up the significance. Letting your toddler cry it out. What the fuck? Hair down. I called it. Letting one's hair down. Behave in an uninhibited or relaxed way. Calming. Pink. Calming. She's literally... This just makes me think it even more. She's becoming more calm of a person throughout the series through, like I said, self-acceptance and her accepting her feelings for Luz and realizing that, like, having these feelings for Luz isn't something she should be ashamed of. Even that kind of takes a turn later. I'm getting way too into this. But yeah, she's literally letting her hair down. She's letting herself relax. And I feel like, while I feel like some of that has to do with, I'm guessing like Odalia wanted her to like keep it off her head like that because it looks neater or something. I don't know. And I'm assuming for the longest time, like, Amity was scared to like wear her hair any other way because that's the way she knew her mom wanted her to wear it. And her mom also wanted her to dye her hair green. So, and she got that as well. So it's more than likely. And she probably thought, like, listen, if I'm going pink, I might as well like wear my hair the way I want it. Which again is like, she's essentially saying like, to hell with trying to get others to accept me when they won't accept me regardless. And that's really beautiful. I feel like this episode was like a lot of both Luz and Amity accepting their feelings, whereas Luz was still kind of processing her crush on Amity, and she's kind of having a lot of like the gay panic moments, like not as bad as Amity was in Wing It Like Witches, but like she's blushing a lot. Like every time they make eye contact, they're pretty much blushing, and it's so cute. But Amity, I feel like it's finally making sense to her. Because I feel like she was really confused because she's never felt these things before. She's never had anyone try and change her for the better or be there for her regardless or not care about her last name or her status. Except for Willow, she never had that. The fact that Luz was able to repair her friendship with Willow and that they're on good terms now, like, there's so much that Amity has, like, clung on to with Luz. Like, there's so much Luz has done for her that no one's ever done. So, like, these feelings are justified and they make sense. Excuse my fucking dog for barking. I'm on a roll, Jack! Shut up! I'm gonna rip his fucking tail off and sell it to Hot Topic. He keeps this shit up. Where was I? Self-acceptance. Oh, so I feel like she was really confused about all these feelings, like these romantic feelings she was having towards Luz. I feel like that talk with Emera helped her a lot, because like Emera was saying, it's not a bad thing. Like, you weren't happy before, you're happy now. You're happy with Luz and Gus and Willow. Yes, Luz has changed things, but she hasn't necessarily changed them in a bad way. Like, everything seems to like be working out, and everything Luz has done in Amity's life anyway seems to have turned her life around for the better, which is really... it's just so sweet, and I just love this episode. I'm gonna be watching this episode nonstop for the next week at least. I sent my friend Davin this, my coworker. I sent my friend Davin this, because I didn't send him the link to the episode because I hadn't watched it yet, and I didn't want him to spoil anything. But he literally texted me this morning like, "Where is my episode, girl?" I was like, "Sorry, I'll send it to you." But oof, he literally texted me. He's like, "That was so cute," or whatever. So I know the first thing when we see each other on Tuesday is we're gonna scream to each other like just ah! And everyone at work's gonna look at us like we're fucking nuts. But we won't be caring because I got him into the Lumity ship, so we're just gonna be fangirling like crazy shifters do. I don't know. Can't wait to fangirl with him over it. And I already sent him my reaction to when Amity kissed Luz's cheek, and oh god, he said he's saving that video forever. I'm like, dude, it's gonna be on YouTube. You don't even have to save it. YouTube will do that shit for you. I was like, and people for whatever reason enjoy when I am stupid like this, like when I have these ridiculous emotions towards cartoons. I was like, you know, whatever. Wrapping up, I think it was really clever that the writers made it so like halfway through the episode you lose hope that Luz is gonna find a way back, like, because the rat literally ate the journal. But it's so funny that they managed to like turn it around to where the rat somehow clung on to Luz all the way to Blight Manor and through all the trials. Oh yeah, but like that's so creative. Like, I don't know if those are actual things. I'm not very familiar with folklore, or like I know some cryptids and some folklore, but like you guys pointed out in the last episode, like that could have been a changeling, and I completely forgot changelings were a thing. I listened about them way back on this podcast called Lore, and I was like, that's probably a changeling. Once you guys said that, I was like, the chances, yeah, that a changeling, they most likely exist in the Boiling Isles, probably snuck through the portal to the human realm and replaced Luz. They're acting normal. The changeling, at least from what we've seen, is acting like a normal person, like what Camp was supposed to do to her. I need to look up changeling. Oh, here we go. A changeling, also historically referred to as an oaf or an oaf, is a human-like creature found in folklore and folk regions through Europe. A changeling was believed to be a fairy that had been left in place of a human stolen by the fairies. And we all know fairies are a very big problem in the Boiling Isles right now. So it's very likely that that was a changeling. Where was I going? But yeah, like, I don't know if the mouse was actually, like, if that's an actual thing in folklore. Like I said, I don't really have any knowledge. I know of, like, the Wendigo, Mothman, the Rougarou, the Jersey Devil, like, the basic stuff. Skinwalkers. Like, I know that stuff, and I know, like, mythological creatures, like griffins and dragons and unicorns and blah, 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 blah. The stuff you don't really hear that much about is, like, stuff I haven't really dove into. I feel like I should, because like it's interesting. I just haven't had the time to like dive into it. I really think it was a changeling in the last one. Like, you guys are really smart for figuring that out. Like, I would have never guessed that if you guys hadn't brought it up. Like, I forgot what a changeling was, and then like when I saw it, I was like, why does that sound familiar? And I looked it up and I was like, oh, I listened to a podcast on that like 3 years ago. But yeah, sorry, my freaking knee is itching. I got freaking mauled by mosquitoes at work. You see this? This is a fucking mosquito bite on my kneecap. At least the mosquitoes think I'm a snack. Right side. I still can't believe Amity kissed Luz. Like, where did that courage come from, Amity? Like, lend me some of that, please. I'm hopeless. Give me some of your fucking courage, Amity. What the hell? I feel like maybe she was having, like, an out-of-body experience, or maybe, like, she wasn't really, like, because the way we saw Luz was, like, from Amity's perspective. Like, her hair was blowing in the wind. Amity must have thought, like, oh my god, she's gorgeous. Like, her brain probably short-circuited, like mine is known to do around my crush. And she wasn't really thinking. But the fact that she said, like, you always have a way of, like, making your way into people's hearts, that was so fucking sweet. Like, oh, like, she's so in love, and oh, I love love. But yeah, she like came to the realization, like, oh shit, I did that. I'm surprised she didn't see like Luz was so excited, like, or she was like in such wonder and astonishment that like Amity did that, like, because it's like we all know Luz feels the same way. It's sad that Amity couldn't see that, and she's like, I wouldn't say she regrets, like, having done it, but I feel like she's gonna regret the consequences. Or the consequences she thinks are gonna come of it. But yeah, she was like, goodbye forever, like, Amity, we all know you're coming back in Eclipse Lake. Like, you're not going anywhere. Stop. Like, don't get me worried. Don't start this, Amity. Don't do it, please. I don't have to worry about. I don't remember what the rest of the episodes are. After this, I just remember the Eclipse Lake. So Amity finds out, like, that Luz is sick, or like they somehow work out the awkwardness, and Amity goes, like, to get that secret ingredient or whatever. She's gonna fight someone, apparently, or she might, and a lot of people think it's the Golden Guard, and if that's the case, I'm like, fight, 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 fight for Luz's affections, Amity, do it! But yeah, I saw that dude without his mask on. What's wrong with him? Like, I'm not even talking about the scar, he's got, like, those dark eyes. His bags under his eyes look like nothing. Nothing. It's like, dude, take a nap. Take a power nap. Or maybe take a week off. Sleep. Like, bruh. I'm gonna kill that fucking dog. I'm gonna fucking kill him. I think that's everything I wanted to cover on. Some people were saying, like, the lesbian sticker is on the back of Amity's library card. I didn't see that. I was, like, looking for it, like, kind of looking for it, but I'll see if I can find it while I'm editing, because usually, like, that's when I pick up most things that I missed, because I'm going, like, reanalyzing, like, second by second, blah blah blah, as to, like, what needs to get edited and changed and all that. If that was, like, if that was, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna have such, like, a fangirl moment. And I've had enough of those today. Yeah, I'm mentally exhausted. That was, oof, maron. So yeah, that was a very long recap. I literally just reached an hour and 1 minute. That's gonna be fun to edit. Yay. On top of the 20 minutes I already have from the collab video. Remember, guys, you should go check out Johnny's Fire. Go check out Johnny's Fire's channel, and Wacko hasn't made a channel yet, but once she has, I will link it in the description. I'm trying to get her to get on it, but you can check out her her Instagram, and she also writes fanfics, and Johnny does the same shit, so I'll have that in the description as well, where you can find Johnny and Wacko's usernames on the fanfiction sites, on Instagram, and Johnny's YouTube link, and hopefully, eventually, Wacko's YouTube link. But yeah, go check out Johnny's Fire's videos, because, oh my god, her friend guessing the Owl House characters and ship names, that shit gets me every time. I am not even joking when I say I watch that video like 3 or 4 times a week. I watched it twice the other night during my shift. It got me through my shift. It's so funny. I love it. And like, she does awesome animatics. She does awesome analysis videos. Like, you should check her out. She's awesome. And she draws, and Wacko is super talented. There's literally a meme Johnny made, but I will put it on the screen, because Wacko is like some type of prodigy. She just draws like super fast and boom, it's done. It looks great. And me and Johnny are here struggling for like 3 hours drawing a simple thing. And we're like, what the hell, Wacko? What kind of witchcraft are you practicing? But yeah, they're really cool people. I've known them since February or March, because we're working on another project together, which hopefully it'll get done eventually. We haven't made much progress, but yeah, like, I've known them for like that long, and we talk a lot, and they're really cool people, and I really think you guys would like them if you enjoy my ramblings and rantings and nerdiness, and yeah, I really think you guys will enjoy them. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. I need to go draw some Lumity fan art, like, oof, maron. I'm doing that right now. As soon as I'm done editing this, I'm drawing Lumity fan art. Which, if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, you can. That's where I post most of my drawings. And I think that's it. Fuck it, it's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Let me know what you guys thought of the episode, of what deeper meanings you found in the episode that I probably missed because I'm dense and I don't pay attention to certain things. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next reaction video. Peace!